Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Society Sunlit Valley. We want to get more spruce. We want to get more tree sap tappers. I forget what the name is actually for them, to be quite honest with you. Now, last episode we shaved our poor golem's face off, but he seems to be okay with life, you know. And every now and then you need a haircut. You know, I'm overdue for a haircut if I'm being 100% honest. Way overdue for a haircut. Now, ideally, I want to get to the nether. That is the big thing. So we need to save up a plethora of money because we cannot be going into the nether armorless. Now, I very well could try and go on a boat and explore this way. Is that? Remember all that time I was spending trying to get, you know, a spruce area and then I didn't? Also, this waypoint thing is broken. Definitely not adding waypoints. All right. Everything is watered up, so I am going to... Where did I get this from? I am going to go explore. Now, if I look correctly, it's over... Where's that house? It's over here. So, somewhere... there. Yeah, somewhere there. All right. Let's go explore. Let's go look for that house. Do I have a boat on me? I do not. Because if we can find some places that's going to help us get some stuff a little bit earlier, I would be most grateful. Which would help us a lot. Now, I really do want to get iron tools sorted. I'm pretty much far behind in everything proficient that I need to be proficient in, to be quite honest with you. And I don't want to bore y'all with, you know, lack of progress. That's my one concern in making any series like this is lack of progress. We're supposed to be making progression. And if I can take a pig with me, we can have 2 piggies instead of 1, that would be great too. That's what we're here for. We're going to go on a little adventure. I also found a spruce forest to the other side, so all that time spent trying to sort out spruce, and I just needed to look on my map a little bit closer. Oh, bubbles. Let's grab the fish here. We could grab a lot here. If you find any bubbles in the ocean or wherever you are, make sure to fish there. You can find some really good loot doing that. And the higher the luck on your fishing rod, the better things go for you. Look at that. We also needed that raw cod. Or not the raw cod, the pearls. Because the pearls are used in various crafting things. So we need to do that. What is that? Is that a lizard? Lizard. Lizard. I think everyone knows that meme by now. Okay. Where am I off to? I am off straight ahead. I also want to just make sure to check the map, because if we find another village that isn't stupid, like the previous village we found that has literally actually nothing in it, we could borrow their stuff permanently, and that would help us build our farm and make everything nice and neat. Now, I do want to, again, explore the wild a little bit, because if we can find some free sprinklers in life, it will make my life easier as well. Okay, so it appears this house is here. That does not drop our fishing rod, because that would be... Oh, I would be so mad to have to buy a new fishing rod. Let me tell y'all. I would actually lose my mind. Look at how nicely this is planted here. Huh? And then I go and destroy it. Oh, man. Such a douche. Where's this house? Here. Right around here. This is not... Ooh. Hello? Is anyone living here? There's some bookcases we can use. You don't mind me stealing this stuff, right? I mean, borrowing it permanently, right? Do I have stuff in my backpack? I have my butterfly net. I have my butterfly net. What the? That's not what I wanted to see. Where's those books? See, this is why we need to explore. These books, man. These books, they make a difference. That's an anvil. We need that. Well, it's kind of damaged. Ugh. Not ideal, but... It's a lot of seeds. Take the stone cutter. Anyone living here? Hello? You don't mind me helping myself to all of your stuff, right? Okay. If you say so. Whoa! Okay, now we have no space. I am going to keep my food on me. I don't want that, but we need to keep these shears also on us. And the milk pail. Before I forget where everything is, and then everyone yells at me in the comments like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. What makes you think if I don't know what I'm doing, then we're doomed? I am going to take these books. We need this for enchantment later. Yes, you can still do enchanting. You really do actually still need to do enchanting. So if you can do that, go for it. And I just rubbed this place blind. Now I am looking here. I just want to see. There's wolves, there's cows, sheep. Apparently the creaking still exists in this mod pack. So I do want to be careful. And I also don't want to go too far, because we still need to water up our crops. But if I can find like little houses like that one. See, we got so many points and books from that. It's ridiculous. And if you find these little silk cocoons everywhere, you may want to open them, because like I said, you can find like stuff like spider silk and a whole bunch of other goodies. So make sure to check it out. No? This is a spruce forest. This is exactly what I was asking for the other day. Literally, this was exactly what I was asking for. And now I found it. And let me tell y'all, I am horrendously upset. Why, you ask? Because I spent the whole damn episode going a different route, when what I really should have done was just go to where I needed to go. And just look on the map and use my eyeballs. Someone out there is going to be like, oh, you're so blind. And I'm like, yes. I can't even argue with it. I am. I'm so blind. So these do have some nice little valuables every now and then. There's like leather and rabbit hide and stuff like that. So if you are pressed for leather, and remember, I do think you can still murder cows the same way. I wouldn't advise it. Ooh. Nice. We got some hop seeds. Oh, beautiful. That's going to set us up for summer real nice. That is going to set us up for summer real nice. See, this is also why you have to explore. Because you won't really find seeds just willy-nilly that you don't have to buy by not exploring. That was a weird sentence, but it makes sense. Okay, commenter. There you go. You break those. Boom. A lot of pumpkins. Oh. Is that a slime? Is that a slime spawner here somewhere? Ah. Any goodies? Ah. You guys are just sliming it up, huh? I do see pumpkins, but I also don't want to die by falling to my death. Because if we die and I lose all of that beautiful durability on all my tools, let me just tell you, I might slightly be mad. I know y'all are gonna laugh, and I would implore you to if I did perish that way. But at the same time, look at this. Look at all these spruce trees, huh? Hey, remember that time I was looking for a whole spruce jungle and couldn't find one just to make pine tar? Hey, you guys remember that? I'm sure you remember that. Remember I was complaining the whole time that I'm not finding what I need? Well, I am mad. Don't think for 1 second I'm not, because I am. Some potatoes, free potatoes. I'm just looking for villages and stuff to steal. Really all I want in my life. Really all I want in my life. Now we can take these flowers because we need the bees and such to grow. Or not the bees, the butterflies. I want the butterflies to pollinate and drop amber. Is that? I was about to lose my mind here. This is holly log. I suppose we can get some hollies. Why not grab some hollies? There we go. Oh, look at all them hollies. Wait, hold on. I keep pressing the wrong thing, man. So wrong with me. Something really very wrong with me. Okay, got some hollies. Great for future stuff. Because that's a tree we can see a pig. But how far away are we from home? Pretty much very far. I still don't see anything that can help me. Those are foxes. And I don't see anything else. I would take the pig with me, but that's a very long journey. I'm going to break down these hollies because we can get all of the fruits and stuff from it. So that'll help us for later. It's a nice way to do what we need to. You know what? I came all this way. I'm taking the pig. I've decided. If I can find the pig now. Will the pig sit with me in the boat? That's the real question. I'll grab all these sweet berries because this is just money waiting. Sweet berries, I don't believe you can plant the same way. Unfortunately. That's a wolf. I nearly whacked it. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. So there's a couple of them there just chilling. Can you imagine death by wolf? It makes sense, right? Oh my goodness, I need to upgrade my backpack. If there's one thing we need to do, is upgrade this backpack eventually. Because damn, son. The lack of space is disturbing. I find your lack of space disturbing. Okay, perfect. That is lava. That is not a village, fortunately. Which makes big sad because I would have hoped to find, like, you know, little village here, little village there, little exploration here, little exploration there. But as it turns out, not for us. This is still very beneficial, to be quite honest. This is very beneficial that we are getting this much by exploring. Like, the potatoes and the things will sell. That's the nice thing. It will sell. I am once again out of space. We need a backpack upgrade. Much like in Stardew Valley. And in any farming game that you play nowadays, you need space. Why are there so many red dots? Is it a slime spawner, or is that just madness underneath us? I believe it's just madness underneath us. Interesting. I thought for a moment that was a village window or something. Is it? Wait a second. Y'all see what I see, right? Y'all see what I see. There's a house there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna explore the house real quick. We need to. It could have goodies. It's not the wizard tower. The fabled. Oh! Wait, hold on. What the? I saw a house. Oh no, the house is right there. I think my brain malfunctioned there for a second. Hello in here? Please don't kill me. Ah. It's a nothing. A literal nothing. Now that, on the other hand... Okay, you know what? What the... Why is that over there? And who lives up there? That's what I want to know. Alright, it is the AM, but we can go back and water up our crops just now. We definitely, I keep pressing the wrong thing. We most definitely want the coins, if we're being 100% honest. I'm gonna get rid of the zombie flesh. We don't need that right now. If only I could find more sprinklers, to be honest. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. If only I could find more sprinklers. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, so there's a weird house in the middle of nowhere. So I'm definitely gonna be building up towards that. But we first gotta go home. Where's my boat? Hello? My goodness. Did I leave my boat? I must have left my boat. That's not good. That's fine. You want to know why it's fine? Because it's okay. I don't know why it's okay. It just is. Alright, where's home? Home is back down that way. So we're pretty much far away from it, but it's fine. We have enough food as long as I don't fall into a crevice and die. We're fine. I think. We'll have to see. We will. We will have to see how fine I am. Based on, one, my intelligence level, which, as we know, based on previous episodes, I have not been genius level. Let's call a spade here. I have not exactly shown my genius. But I'm also not that dumb. I mean, I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I love the fact that the little leaves are, you know, falling down. It's just like the small little things for these mod packs that I enjoy. Just small little things that change the way it plays. It's not like huge changes, but it's enough. You know what? I can't deal. I can't deal. Here's my backpack. Hold on. Nah. No, 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 no. Someone did say I need to use the crafting stick on a crafting stick, the crafting table on a stick. My goodness, I can't speak English today. What can I get rid of here? We actually need everything. I'm gonna do that. That crafting table will chill there now. I can't deal. I need a boat. This whole walking thing is so predated. Cave people still walk. Now, if you still walk, obviously that's good. Because walking is, you know, good for the bones. It's good for the metabolism. But in Minecraft, if you ain't using a boat, no. Don't bother. Don't bother. It's not worth your time and effort. Don't listen to me. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to water my crops. I'm going to get a bunch of dirt. And then I'm going to build up towards that house. Because I want to see what that house is all about. I do. There's my house. My house is down here. So we'll go this way. And then I'm definitely going back to that house. That is our main goal today. Is an exploration to go into the house in the sky. That's what we want. We want to go to the house in the sky. I was so hoping they would just like... You know what I wish Minecraft would do every now and then? It's kind of like a civilization kind of Minecraft mod pack. And they can apply it to any mod pack. But I want villages to expand. I don't just want them to sit there and just be there and people just rob them. No, I want villages to expand. To start becoming like cities. They don't have to be like industrial level cities. But in all honesty, I feel like if that's a thing that can happen, if a Minecraft modder out there can do that, that would be sick. So can you imagine you just walk up to a village and you help it start out as the small little thing, and then all of a sudden it starts growing and becomes like this town and a city eventually. You know? I'm not saying with cars and I'm not saying city skylines or Sim City or stuff, but it would be really cool as an evolution for Minecraft. Now, obviously, with that kind of thing comes more danger. But, you know, that comes with the territory of being a villager, I suppose, or being, you know, oh, they're nice and watered as well. Okay, so if you are away by 6 o'clock, if you're nowhere near your chest, it does not sell everything. So you don't have to worry too much. Just in case you go, oh man, I have to make it back, have to sell. No. It will not sell your stuff if you are not anywhere close by your bin. So you can leave everything in your bin and essentially kind of sort of stack up stuff. I do really want... That is an artifact, so we can sell that. And the rest of this we'll go put away. I just want to make sure everything is good. All my crops are watered, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I am going to build back there. I do want to take a whole bunch of dirt with me now. It's going to be dangerous. Not going to lie to you. It is going to be dangerous. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I the way that I am? Someone explain to me why I am the way that I am. And then I'll tell you if it's true or not. Spider silk. We're going to keep the shield. And I am going to keep the bucket of water. Because I need to get down there somehow. Put that in there. The iron can go in here. Books, I think. I'm just going to put in here for now. Grab everything here. Or, you know, just don't grab everything. Okay. I wish it would just put the stack there. That's all I'm asking. Doesn't do anything else. Just put the stack. Damaged anvil and stone cutter. I suppose there. There we go. Don't really need another stone cutter if I'm honest. Alright, the rest of this is probably like sell stuff. I'm gonna put the pearls here because we want that. Okay. Wood. I'm gonna keep my boat because we need it. Put that in there. Just checking what we don't need here. Those in there. The rest of this looks like selling. Got a bunch of grape seeds, which is great. So these are the seeds you're looking for. These kind of seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4. Look at that. That looks glorious. Okay, perfect. Then, I'm just gonna go on a selling spree here. That's what's gonna happen here. Look at all of that stuff we can sell. All those pumpkins, man. I want to put a lantern here somewhere. I'm gonna put it there for now. All right. That essentially fills up my chest. I do have my milk pail, but I think you can only milk a cow once every 2 days. Hit these guys. Do you have enough food? Yes, you do. Don't see any eggs, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Ta-da. Pet the chickens. Okay, perfect. Put the eggs in here. Until we can make the mayonnaise maker, I'm not going to do anything with it. Then go pet the cows. Then we're going to go grab dirt. And then I'm going to go explore that house. That's what's going to happen. Hello, Bessie. Can I milk y'all? Yes, I can. Never mind. And then, you can't milk a pig. But I'm going to pet you. You've got food, yeah? And you've got food. Okay, perfect. Everyone's got food. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy. It's house exploring time. It is. It is house exploring time. I'm going to keep these here. I can sell the apples as well. I'm just going to sell that coal. I know we shouldn't, but it's fine. You can also make some money from the coal. All right. That house is located over here somewhere. In the air. Forget where. Saw it. Where you at? There it. No? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one. That's the house. I really want the waypoint to be... It's not displaying the waypoints unless there's a button that disables waypoints, and I just have a plethora of waypoints. But y'all will let me know in the comment section if I'm goofing, which I probably am if I'm being honest. Alright, we want dirt. I'm going to take like 3 stacks. And off we go to explore. Before the end of this, I am finding out what's in that house. The house in the sky. Could be nothing, could be something. Ow. My foot. My foot. Don't appreciate that. Alright. What do we think we're going to get in that house? What do we think we're going to get in that house? I hope for like 17 iridium sprinklers. If I do that, I'm sorted with farming for the rest of my existence. I will never touch my watering can ever again. Ever. If I find 17 iridium sprinklers, that one, it would be funny and obscene. That's number 1. But number 2, I will never ever... I will never touch. There you go. Come on. And... Give me good stuff. If you can give me a treasure chest too. Thank you. It's like the game heard me or something. Finally. Some good stuff. Good things? Treasure chest. Small mouth bass. Oh, small math bass. Yeah, you know small math. 1 + 1 = 2. -3 is 1. Quick math. I don't think that's how that's said. In all honesty, hello? That's not what I want. That's really not what I wanted. That was real weird. Okay, take that. I love how that's like a 1 tap now. Oh, hello? What do you mean loot is not... no, don't put... Oh, we've got some corn. Nice. What you got for me? What did I get? I don't even know. And some lapis. Okay, where's that house? House is like further along. We're just looking for the house in the sky. That's what we want. There's my boat. Right. House in the sky. Make thyself available to me. Mark thyself on my eyeballs so that I may invest. It's still a bit away, isn't it? Yeah, still a bit away. Like straight through here somewhere. Yeah. There it is. There it is. That looks gorgeous. You kidding me? Alright, time to build. I really hope I don't fall off there. I hope there's no like mobs there that will kill me. I know I said mobs don't generally spawn. And they don't. But I'm also not familiar with the rules of flying houses in the sky. That could be our death. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm gonna make a nice nerd poll, as someone so graciously said in one of the video comments. And just nerd poll it up. I want to be kind of almost directly under it. So, yeah, that's about as dark as you're gonna get, huh? Okay, cool. And this is so dangerous. This is actually this is the dumbest idea in the history of planet Earth, but I'm doing it because this is for science. This is to see what this brings. I hope this endeavor is worth it. I really, really hope this endeavor is worth it. I do see some crystals and stuff on the edges, which I mean we can probably mine out. But this is pretty high up in the air, if I'm being honest. Oh my gosh, it's still so high up in the air. That's a whole stack. Ooh. Okay, we're getting closer. I want to grab all this stuff, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. Hello. You have a lovely docile. How do you do? What is that? Coral fan. Trapdoor. Okay. Is this just a plain old house? Are you telling me I built all the way up here just for a plain old Minecraft house? With some leather. You know, I don't know how to feel about this. On the one hand, I feel like I should be grateful, but also, in the same sense, I feel like efficiency 3, eh? With a better anvil. Okay, it's not bad. But I'm not happy about it, but I'm not sad about it, if you know what I mean. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not sad. So I suppose I'm indifferent about this. Okay, well, let's make our way back home. You can't even see home from here. That's how scary it is. Okay. I don't want to go down too far, just in case the water hasn't reached where it needs to. Get away, fly. No one invited you. Seems the water has reached the bottom. And now there'll just be a perpetual thing of water down here. But you know what? It's fine by me. We need to help the rainforests anyway. Okay, well, that was a, quite frankly, that was a disappointment. To be quite honest with you, that was a disappointment. I feel betrayed. I feel ruined by Minecraft. I feel like everything I've gone through in this last half an hour plus has been for nothing. That Holly just whacked me, and I'm offended by its gauche notion to even think touching me the way it did. I cannot begin to describe to you all how deeply offended I am that was a fruitless endeavor. But you know, not every adventure is meant to be Indiana Jones level of great. Sometimes we have adventures that make us disappointed in life. This is one of those times. This is one of those times, unfortunately. One of those times where we were like, oh, okay. Well, you know. And I've already ransacked this place. I'm pretty sure the guy that lives there is probably going to come and destroy me eventually. But, you know. That's neither here nor there, to be honest. Another golem there. It's lovely. Please don't tell me this is a dead end. I'll be fairly upset if it is. Nope. It just goes around, but it actually comes out. So I don't have to worry about climbing off my boat, breaking it apart, putting it in another body of water just to go back to where I was. There's my house. My house of disappointment. That's what we're going to call this farm. The farm of disappointment. Because that was disappointing. I feel offended. I do. I feel like everything that we worked hard for there, climbing all those dirt blocks, knowing that one gust of wind could have ended everything for us in the most obscenely pathetic way possible. And yet, all I got out of that were a couple of books, some berries, an efficiency 3 book, and a lectern. I feel great. I feel like the world is my oyster, and I got the worst end of it. I do. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay because you know what we did? We did something. We adventured. And that's the big thing. We adventured. And that's really all there is to it in life. As long as you're adventuring and having a good time, nothing should bring you down. Unless that adventure results in bitter disappointment for not only you, but everyone else involved. And right now, that's how I feel. I suppose we've got some amethyst shards I can sell. I know we can keep them, but we'll eventually try and do something with the amethyst shards. And I'm just going to put this lectern here for one of them to decide what they want. We at least have some preserves. So here's some white grape preserves. We're going to sell that. That's real nice. Can I make... You know what? Let's make some holly preserves. Can we make some holly preserves? Nope. Can't make holly preserves. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Salmonberry? Salmonberry preserves? There we go. That's better. And on that disappointing note, I'm going to end the episode there. Hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Society Sunlit Valley. Let me know how your farm is going. I forget how to speak English. Let me know how your farm is going. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, do that. If you haven't checked out the series, it's somewhere over here. I don't know where it is. And yeah, let me know how your farm is going, how far you are, how your nether adventure is going. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, adventures can be disappointing. Hello there, Uncle Rusty here. Welcome back to Blacksmith Master. Today, to sort out our shop. That's what we need to do. We need to sort out our